Namaste students, Khush raho betiya. I JB and Dr. Bhaichandrakala, Assistant Professor Jyoti Vidyapeeth, Women's University, Jaipur. In today's session, we are going to discuss about the importance of bryophytes. Bryophytes have, when we see, it has ecological importance as well as economical importance. Ecological importance of bryophytes are the function as a source of fuel, used in the household users, having a horticultural benefits, preservation which can be preserved in a preservative agent, household constructions used in the moss industries, having importance in the pharmaceutical industries also. When we talk about the bryophytes used as a fuel, the liverwort and the moss have long been tied and used as a fuel in developed countries like Finland, Sweden, Ireland, German, Poland, and other states. The peat is a brown or a soil-like material characterized of a blocky or an acid ground forming a partial decomposition of vegetable materials. So peat is suitable for the production of low and intermediate uh, gases as well as production of the hydrogen, ethylene or natural gases. Peat moss are best suitable for the production of methane and the peat or like and become most sources of the fuel for the production of the heat, methane or the electricity in further. So when we talk about the horticultural use, this is having a long traditional of the use of the bryophyta in the horticulture as well as the soil additive. Because of these high water holding capacity to the air, the peat is important soil conditioner and is commonly used for the agriculture and the horticulture purpose around the world. So using the peat in the horticulture in UK to increase the yield. So bryophyta can be used as an ornamental plants also. So it in many places the bryophyta has been used in the greenhouse, crop, potted ornaments, plants, and the seedling and in the garden soil. So as a preservative agents, they are used as an excellent power to absorb the moisture and can act as a good preservative agents. They not only help in the prevent food but also help in the preserving the dead bodies. So even in the construction of the houses, these tiny plants are used in the constructions of the houses and for furnishings. The the fiber industry use moss are mixed with the wood to make the cheap cloths. They are used in the decoration of the net bags and other objects. The women wear their stems like the structures of the hair and decoration of the bracelet. Use of the hiking boards or absorb odor on the moisture. Use of the lining of the diaper in to improve the absorption of the power. In the medicines also, the use can be found as used in the curing the for insect bites or helping in the ringworms. Ashes of the moss is mixed with honey and fat to cut down the and burns and injuries. For tonsils, cardiovascular systems, or cystis or bronchitis. The ecological importance of bryophyta, we can see like it has a different role in different ways like peat formation, seed bed, food and shelter, controlling the pollution, soil conservation, indicator of the soil pH of any soil, the indicator of the acid rain. So when we see the peat formation in peat is a brown dark color spongy material produced due to the compression and carbonization of deposition, deposit and water. The sphagnums and other mosses forms the peat used in the horticulture, making ethyl alcohol and illuminating gases. Many animals make use of the bryophytes, like numerous invertebrates eat bryophyta, lay their egg on them, or shelter in them, or they form a vital part of the construction material for their nest. When we see the pollutant come from in many forms from both urban and the rural area, the sulfur dioxide has been a significant industrial pollutant for many years as a byproduct. So the use of high sulfur fuel or having damage by using some of the sulfur dioxide is very damaging. By some bryophytes have high tolerance of sulfur dioxide pollution. For example, like the funaria, this can be easily grown in this pollutant places also. So some when we see about the soil conservation, the bryophyta form a mat and prevent soil erosions. The intertwined moss stems on the rhizoids bind to the soil particle firmly, and which help in the holding the water and reduce the runoff. Bryophyta are the good indicators of the soil pH also. So the worth and the mosses are the good indicators of the soil pH. Some bryophyta can grow in narrow and specific ranges of the pH. So there is the presence can be used as an indicator of the soil pH. Many of the mosses are good indicator of acid rains because they lack a protective epidermal and cuticles. Hence, they are more susceptible and their vascular plants. So, for example, the neck area indicates the high pH and uh, like that of the acid rain. Okay. So bryophyta are also used in many decoratives. Thank you. This session is powered by 2.0 Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University Jaipur. If you have any queries, we'll discuss in the problem solving session. Thank you.